What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to have a look at, well, the first alternate arts from OP-10. Yes, I know we did see the leaders the other day. We talked in a lot of detail about those leaders the other day. I told you I was not a fan of the alternate art leaders, although several people have informed me, and I want to just get this out there nice and quickly at the start. Several people have informed me these are in fact not stills from the anime, but in fact new artwork by the key animators of the anime. That's apparently a thing. It doesn't really change my opinion about them being my least favourite of the alt leaders so far. I still wish they went with any of the other styles, but if these are new artwork like I'm being led to believe, and I do trust you guys when you tell me this, then my apologies, let's make sure we fix that now. The good news is that we've got some alternate arts that have gone and been revealed from OP-10, and these are stunning pieces of art, and these are ones that are very, very much more my style. So let's start off having a look at alternate art Smoker. Although, as I keep telling you guys, this is Tashigi Smoker. This is Smoker in Tashigi's body, which of course did happen over in the Punk Hazard arc. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. And now we have Tashigi Smoker. And this is lovely. Something that hasn't happened yet, but will be happening on Friday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. I'm doing an OP-02 box break over on Whatnot. So join me Friday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Use the link in the description, whatnot.com/invite/thewassie to get yourself £10 credit, get some packs for free. That sounds like fun to me. So yeah, 7:30 p.m. UK time, Whatnot on Friday. We're going to crack a box of OP-02 and it's going to be fun. Now, artwork here is much more in line with what we would generally expect from an alternate art character, and it's a good one. This is nice. I wasn't really impressed with the alternate art Tashigi Smoker leader, but now we got the alternate art Tashigi Smoker character, and this one is far more my style. Look at the art, look at the background on this one. This is the kind of thing we're talking about. Now, of course, this is a card we talked about before. We got 5 cost, 7,000 power, and we've got ourselves Banish. So that when you go and take a life off your opponent, they don't get any trigger, they don't get card advantage or any of that. They just, lose it. Which is fun. It means they don't get any advantage from you taking a prize, which sounds good to me. We've then got Activate Main, activate up to one of your Don, and then you cannot activate Don by using character effects during this turn. Although again, if there's any leader effects you might have, like, I don't know, Smoker Leader, for instance, activate main once per turn if you have a 7k character or more, set 2 Don to active, they will totally work. This only stops you activating Don with character skills, which I do think is very, very important. This strikes me as a very good character. You're activating an extra Don again every turn, which is good, and you're getting Banish, which is good, and I think you add all of this up, it's a very cool character, and now we've got a lovely alternate art as well. This is the kind of thing that makes me rather happy. So yay, this one is cool. Not a fan of either of the arts of the Smoker leader, but I like both of the arts of the Smoker character, and that for me is a good thing. But it's not the only alternate art that we have gone and been officially shown. We've also got an alternate art of Captain Eustass Kid, which is another card I think we might be seeing a little bit more of as time goes by here. Now, of course, this is a supernova character, as you might be expecting, because, there's a lot of supernova going on. And, of course, in the same way we've got a Smoker leader and a Smoker character, we have a Kid leader and a Kid character coming in this particular set as well. So this is kind of awesome for me, honestly. And this is another brand new piece of art, really cool alternate art character, and it's another one that I suspect might end up being rather good. We got 8 cost, 9,000 power, and on play, you may rest this character. Now, of course, resting on play leaves the character vulnerable, because it means that you can, then go and be attacked, but trash a card from the top of your opponent's life. Yeah, that seems like a fair trade to me. And look, maybe they take Kid out, maybe they don't, maybe you got a blocker or enough counter or whatever. But if the worst case scenario here is you pay 8 Don and just trash one of your opponent's life, there's plenty of turns where we don't get to trash any life. This sounds fine by me. But then we've also got, at the end of your turn, if your opponent's got 2 or less life, draw a card and then trash a card. Yeah. That's also very, 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 very good. And this is the kind of thing I mean when I talk about this being a really good card. As far as I'm concerned, like the worst case scenario here, the worst thing that can happen is you play this, trash your opponent's life, and that's all you do. The best thing that happens here is you trash your opponent's life, they don't get rid of you, and then you've got a 9k body on the board, which is drawing and trashing a card every turn. You don't get any card advantage, but you're cycling cards here. You are getting to see, although you're not gaining cards in a traditional way, you're not ending a turn with more cards than you had, you are cycling through your cards, and as far as I'm concerned, that combined with a 9k body, combined with the on-play skill, leads to a very, very, very nice character indeed. This is one I have got my eye on. Both of these characters really deserving of their alternate arts here. These are both excellent characters I've got my eye on. But we have exactly one more alternate art character that I can show you in this video, and that is we have got alternate art Monet. Yeah, sorry, they've only shown us alt arts for 3 of the colours so far. Feel free to be upset about that if you wish. It's not really very much we can do about it at this point, so, you know, sorry about that. But the good news is we can at least talk about the ones we've got. And Monet here is another character which I think people are going to be rather excited about. Another one that could end up seeing a little bit of play. We've got 2 cost, 3,000 power, counter plus 1,000. And we've got Punk Hazard and Don Quixote Pirates here. So, you know, few different options. And we've got Activate Main, rest this character, and you get to give your leader or one of your characters 2 of your rested Dom. Love being able to give rested Dom to my leader or character because you get to use it to pay and then still get to attach it. Sounds like fun to me. Oh yeah, and then you get to give one of your opponent's characters minus 1,000 power during this turn. This is good. I like this. I am a fan of this card. We got a lovely alternate art, and we got another card which should see a bunch of play. This is looking good. But they've also gone and revealed 2 of my favourite characters having new cards in OP-10, so I figure we should have a look at them as well before we finish off here. Starting off with Koala, who's getting a lot of love in the One Piece TCG. Koala really does get a lot of love, and this new card is another one which I think is pretty gosh darn cool. We got 2 cost, 3,000 power, counter plus 1,000, and when you're attacking, you may return a 3 cost or higher Revolutionary Army character to your hand, and then this turn, this character gains 3,000 power. It's brilliant. Firstly, you end up with a 2 cost 6k, which is absurd. Your average vanilla generic character is 2 cost 4k. So 2 cost 6k, nuts good. But then it gets better because you're bouncing a Revolutionary Army character with a cost of 3 or more to your hand. Now, I am fully aware that that is potentially a little bit awkward because you are having to lose one of your characters, all right? I understand this. That's not lost on me. However, really what you're doing here is trying to just bounce a 2k into your hand. Like, let's not muck about here. What we really want to do is bounce a character with counter plus 2k back to our hand so that we can, you know, take advantage of having that lovely 2k counter to use. Now, if we're looking at 3 cost or higher blue Revolutionary Army with counter plus 2k, there's not a huge amount, I'm afraid. We do have Buffalo Akuma over in OP-10, has a nice counter plus 2k that you can have a little bit of fun with. But I think that's about it. In terms of, you know, pre-OP-10, Revolutionary Army, and remember it does have to be a Revolutionary Army with a cost of 3 or more. Pre-OP-10, Revolutionary Army cost 3 or more with counter plus 2k. we're basically, unfortunately, only going Bartholomew Kuma. But that doesn't mean we don't have some nice play skills we can't take advantage of, like Emporio Ivankov from back in OP-06, that lets you look at the top 3 cards of your deck and play a Revolutionary Army character for free. That kind of stuff could be fun. And obviously we're having to pigeonhole into specific color combinations here, I grant you. But I'm just saying, there are some options running around. And as always, we'll get more Revolutionary Army leaders in the future. No, we don't have a blue-yellow Revolutionary Army leader. That's not a thing right now. In fact, the only Revolutionary Army leader we've actually got that's blue is your Emporio Ivankov. But as I say, in the future, we will get more. I'm not sure we've actually got the right leader for this Koala right now. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, blue Revolutionary Army, mono blue is not good enough, frankly, and this isn't really going to work. And then if I try combining Koala with any other color combination, I don't get a Revolutionary Army leader, which I know you don't have to have a Revolutionary Army leader, but I do kind of want one. So I'm not sure we got the color combination yet here, but this is something I have absolutely got my eye on, because I think maybe down the line, this Koala could end up being an awful lot of fun. But I promised you 2 of my favourite characters. How about a new Perona? We've got a black Perona here, and obviously, Perona, you're talking about Thriller Bark, so we're not worried about having the right leader here. We've got Gecko Moria, we've got Perona herself. We are down with black Thriller Bark leaders. So that's at least a bonus. We got 4 cost, 5,000 power, and counter plus 1,000. And then activate main once per turn. You can put 2 Thriller Bark characters from your trash onto the bottom of your deck in any order you like. And then one of your characters other than Perona gains 2k this turn. Well, black doesn't mind doing a bit of the old discarding. So basically here, you recover a couple of cards, which is not the worst thing in the world, and then you get a 2k boost to one of your characters. But one of the things I really like about this Perona, you don't have to rest this character to do that. What that means is you're basically free to use this every turn and not have to worry about leaving yourself vulnerable. It's not a case of, yay, I've used this skill, but now I'm rested, my opponent can just attack and take me out. And don't get me wrong, right? They can rest you and take you out. They can use skills to take you out. You know, the active characters are not exactly 100% safe ever. It's not my point. My point is that skills that make you rest to use them make your characters inherently vulnerable. So having skills that don't make you do that is just a really rather large advantage. So there we go. 3 new alternate arts, the first alternate art characters from the set, and 2 of my favourite characters coming through with new cards that look kind of tasty, even if I am a little bit sad that I don't know if we've necessarily got the right leader for Koala at the moment. Maybe in the future, eh? For now, I want to know what you think about all of this, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.